In 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast. Blah, blah, starring Kitsie. What's the last thing you had to eat?
Oh, Count Chocula bar.
What?
It tasted like my childhood.
I didn't know there were Count Chocula
And neither
bars.
did I till
What?
Coy brought me one.
Oh, sorry. And Alana, what's the last thing you had to eat?
Cocoa roasted almonds.
What?
All the chocolate.
All the chocolate. Mm-hmm. All right. And poo. My name's KJ, and I haven't had any chocolate today. I don't know what I had.
Not even Gwen's fudge.
Oh, I take that back. Put that as a correction at the end of the show. I did have a little bit of fudge today. Yes, we have. I don't know. Well, everyone abandoned us because at this point we shot how many thousands of photos today?
3 million.
Yep, 3,000,000.
That's an exact number, too.
That
It is.
Yes.
Well, 3,000,000 and 2.5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't forget
forget
about
0.5.
the 0.5
Love
photo
the
that we
0.5.
shot. We are currently at Ace Comic-Con Midwest, and Kitsie is the genius that runs Celeb Photo Ops.
No, I'm not. But I play her on TV.
And Alana King is with us, and she's like the darling daughter of Jared Padalecki.
Stop.
Which is so adorable online. Can I just put that out there?
Dad,
You
please
like
hire me on your new TV show.
Oh, do you want to be on Walker?
I would like to work on it.
Okay, so
Is that
I'll edit
official?
it's official.
The CW at least picked up the pilot.
Yeah. So he's got one
I don't know how
shot.
I feel about it.
Okay, so if you haven't heard, when Supernatural ends, Jared Padalecki would like to continue on the CW because he's lived his whole life there. He was on Gilmore Girls before that, as the new version of Walker, Texas Ranger. But it's just Walker.
Yeah.
So the original one was Chuck Norris, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't believe anyone would want to try to follow Chuck Norris.
I don't know. I don't even understand how this came to be a thing.
I thought you would have some insight. Given,
All I have
Can
to
you
go on
will
are
you
the
tweet
news
Jared
articles
right now and
at
ask him?
Jared. Why?
just tweet.
just at Jaredpad. Why?
Why? Question mark,
No,
question mark,
honestly,
question mark.
I'm so happy for him. I think it's like great that he's found something to do when the show ends.
Absolutely.
And I think that they're gonna try to film in Austin, which is where his family lives, so he'll be able
that's
to
great.
be around them and not have to commute from Austin to Vancouver every 5 seconds.
Oh,
and
that's what this. He doesn't really.
Yeah.
He was like, "What cowboy show can I do?"
Now you know they're going to
So
show
I
this
can-
shoot this Texas Ranger in Vancouver. Everybody shoots everything in Vancouver.
I feel like
right?
you can't shoot desert very well in Vancouver. Like,
Oh, good point.
Probably not.
yeah,
I hear you.
it's kind of hard.
All right. Wait. I mean, are you gonna? You're gonna watch it because?
Oh, yeah.
But what if you don't? This is what I'm worried about. What if we don't like it?
We will not
I
say a
won't
word.
say. I will be like, okay.
That's great.
That's
Jared. At Jaredpad. Great show. Love it.
I just had a revelation. You and I talked about this briefly.
Yeah.
But what about Jensen and Norman Reedus marrying Hillary and Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
So
Yeah.
incredible. And they got. Did you heard about the tattoos?
Yeah.
matching tattoos. I know.
That was the boys, right?
Yes, the
Norman
boys.
wasn't there.
No, Norman didn't get the matching tattoo.
Okay.
No,
That
because
was-
it was a supernatural thing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it
Yes.
was Jeffrey and Jensen and Jared, and they all got crowns.
Well, I mean, listen, I wasn't on Supernatural, but if they had asked me to get the tattoo, I would have.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so funny. I recently got a tattoo for the first time.
What?
Yeah.
I kind of stalk her online and knew that.
Yeah, it hurt. It's always keep fighting. It's on the back of my shoulder.
Oh,
And
yes.
I
love
showed
that.
him my tattoo in Vancouver, which was before he got his tattoo, and he looked at me. He was like, "Did it hurt?" Like that was the first thing he said, and I was like, "Not really." He's like, "That means it really fucking hurt, didn't it?" And I was like, "Okay, it hurt a little.
A little.
Just yeah, it wasn't like that bad. It wasn't
How long did it take?
15 minutes."
Okay. Don't look at me like that. So at this moment, it is Boy Scout Patch's 40th birthday.
Happy birthday to Mr. President.
Patches.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you're
sure that was
so
I
lucky.
didn't even
magical in your
attempt.
ears, sir.
Note to producer Brad, please auto-tune that. Make it sound great.
Please make me sound like Kanye.
Yes.
Oh my god. I need to leave.
Oh, the snorts. Your snorts are way better than my sound effects. You should just snort your way through our intro. Thank you. Actually, that just makes it sound really boring. Welcome to our podcast. Kitsie's already asleep.
Snoring. Yeah. Oh, pretty close.
Now, Patches wants to get a tattoo, and I'm not stopping him from it. There's nothing that I think. He's a fad guy. Like, he really loves stuff, and then he really loves something else, and I'm just worried. Like, always keep fighting would be something that, I mean,
What
even
is-
if
what
at
is
some
he
point, like,
thinking?
you were like, Jared, you're not my cool dad anymore.
What?
But I'm still glad I have the tattoo.
I would never disown my dad like that.
Well, I mean, if you don't like Walker, Texas Ranger.
Stop it. I'm sure.
Dibs on your Uncle Jensen, by the way.
Oh my god.
Now,
I'm gonna die.
please make
Oh
sure
my.
you share that with him. Can you,
no.
for someone who might be listening, can you just summarize really quick why? Like, you're not actually
No, I'm not.
Jared's daughter.
I'm really not.
Can you summarize how your life took this kind of weird turn into being Supernatural's favorite fan?
No.
Yes,
no,
you
no.
are. Yes, you
no,
are.
No.
I have decided it.
Nope.
But I'm putting sound effects to it. This is Supernatural's favorite fan, Alana King. And so it is true.
I like your sound effects. I don't accept the title, but
It's all right. It's
Too late.
Oh,
Just
dear
happened.
God.
real. All right. Explain yourself.
Oh no, I'm gonna get roasted. Okay, so I started a YouTube channel a while ago, and that was before I even.
Kind of a big deal, people.
It's a really big deal.
I started the channel before I even watched Supernatural, though. So
I wondered about that because
Yeah.
it's King Books, right?
it used to be King Books, yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
And now it's just Alana
No, that's
King.
your Twitter handle.
That's my Twitter.
Okay.
I never changed my Twitter handle because it was too nostalgic.
Ah.
I was like, I gotta keep that.
Yeah.
But then once I started watching Supernatural, I started making like Supernatural related videos and going to the conventions and vlogging at the conventions. And then I've been helping Creation, which is the company that runs the Supernatural conventions, with like promotional videos and stuff. And we did one about photo ops, and we did one about like thanking people for coming out to the shows, and we did a blooper reel, and like so that kind of stuff was fun. So I've gotten to work with a lot of them in like a promotional video capacity. But I guess just like through continuously going to them, I guess we've gotten a little bit more familiar.
Oh, sure.
So
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Like when we at Celeb Photo Ops work with the same celebrities over and over, they end up really, really, becoming friends with Kitsie and not me.
Shut your mouth.
God.
Shut it over there. They love you. Well, they do love your husband. I will say
I
that.
do love my husband.
Norman was very excited to see him today.
I never saw Norman. I can't believe I did not even see him for a second. That's how crazy
It
this
felt
con
like-
has been.
It felt like home.
Did it?
It did. It
Oh,
was
it's
good.
so nice. I did, if Norman's listening right now, I did work your lines. So all of the people who behaved themselves, didn't, bite or lick or punch or all that stuff.
They were very well
That was
behaved.
because I told them not to.
You all have
Thank
KJ to
you.
thank for
Yeah.
that
Yes.
experience.
And you know what an authority I am. I'm terrified.
She's a tiny terror, people. Tiny terror.
Look out for the short ones.
I stand on the chair.
Both of y'all over there, you tiny selves.
We are little girls. It's cool.
I
You're
just-
also a force to be reckoned with, Alana. I would
People like sometimes tweet at me and they're like, I was too afraid to come up to you and say hi, but I saw you earlier. And I'm like, I am the least intimidating person.
Do you have resting bitch face?
I don't.
Oh, see,
don't
I
think
do.
so.
But I,
Yeah, you do.
I
Do
embrace
I?
it.
A little?
Keep people away.
Oh no.
I don't. You know what my problem is? I do not have resting bitch face. I have resting deep in thought face.
I get that.
Right? I'm
Yeah.
always like.
Oh, I bet
Sometimes
You can't
I
tell right
zone
now, but
out,
I do,
too.
right?
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
look like I'm very. Well, I actually am always thinking, but I always look like I'm very busy thinking.
I'm never thinking.
No, you're not. That's true.
my God.
I wanted to say something.
Did you guys ever watch SpongeBob? You know, and they show inside it says like la 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 la. That's me. No, I'm kidding.
Iconic.
I have severe anxiety. Go ahead.
I get that.
So, I mean, just question as we're planning ahead for Supernatural Con Indianapolis
Ooh.
next year, what kind of promotional videos do you need Kitsie and I to star in along with the cast of Supernatural?
And can Jensen Ackles be there, please?
Yes.
I'll call him up real quick and ask him.
Just tweet him.
No. See, Jensen's so funny. He's like almost never on Twitter, so like most of his tweets are Instagram posts. Like, because he has his Instagram synced up with his Twitter.
And there's always adorable things of his children.
Yeah, oh my God, he's so cute.
He is.
And all of his children are cute.
Like, come on, man, just send out a tweet. I mean, I'm lazy too. I hit that Instagram button that says just add to Twitter.
Well, whenever
but
he
every once
actually
in a while,
like,
I really tweet.
Whenever he actually tweets, it's like everyone's freaking out. They're
Oh,
like, oh my
yeah.
God, he's on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
It's like when Jared comes on Twitter, but Jared likes to terrorize us back. Like,
Yes.
he will start liking people's posts and responding to people like randomly, and he'll like, I think he searches his name because he likes things he's not even tagged in, and then he watches people freak out, and then he likes the tweets of them freaking out.
I
Will you
love
ask him to
this
like-
about him.
Will you ask him to like one of my tweets? He's never liked any of my tweets.
No.
Not even the ones about you. I've purposely
Jared?
tweeted things about you and
my
tagged him. Just
God.
it's in. He's
That's a little
ignoring me.
creepy, KJ.
Wow.
Maybe like one time.
Okay.
It's not like every
We'll just
day.
cut that out. It's fine.
It's fine. Edit that out, Brad. That made me sound creepy. Or at least auto-tune it and make it sound cool.
I tweet at him with pictures of you.
That wouldn't be weird at all.
So, does Jensen have anything coming up? I'm obsessed. Can you tell?
He's releasing an album.
Yeah, he's gonna.
He sings.
his
Oh, I
music.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go on tour.
I think someone accidentally leaked the release date.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rude.
One of his
People
friends.
suck.
No, I think
Oh,
it
it's
was a
good?
mistake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
really?
Like it was an accident.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
If it's
I
correct.
don't ever want to know anything about
Oopsies.
anyone. If you tell me stuff, I'm telling people.
I'm
With this
not
microphone.
gonna say it because I don't want to.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
let's
we're,
not.
no.
The flames.
Say we
We're not
did.
going to do that. So we have been pretty much living inside this convention center. So you haven't seen Supernatural, the first episode of the last season, or have you?
No.
Okay, I thought
That
I
face.
I stopped season 8.
Rip.
I just rewatched 1 through 8.
Oh my
I
gosh.
did go watch the one that Jeffrey Dean Morgan was a part of.
I
It
saw
got
it.
too God and demons for me. I can't, except
Oof.
it's Lucifer. Don't even. Oh, that's my God and demons right there is Lucifer. But I don't know. I just.
Lucifer, the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Ellis, the
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
I remember that time I ran into him in an elevator and then fell on the ground after he left.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
Remember that one time he winked at me at that one convention and I almost peed my pants?
Oh my God. I held a door open for him.
Oh my God. He's so pretty. But Jensen. No, I'm just kidding. I forgot
I
what I was
mean,
saying.
are we just gonna go off and list all the hot men? Because okay.
Welcome to my world.
Yes.
This is what we do. But I did go and watch the one that Jeff was a part of, Jeffrey Dean Morgan,
Okay.
just because he's my peeps.
Yeah.
And I cried a little bit.
I feel
Oh, I
like
saw
this season's going to be really nostalgic. Like, I would think
It
that they
is.
would at least be making it for if you wanted to join
Oh.
the final ride.
And I really want to
know?
see the Scooby-Doo episodes.
Oh,
my
that's
gosh!
so. It's pretty standalone.
Yeah,
You can watch it.
yeah.
You totally watch
Okay.
it. And you could, I mean, because you know who you watched enough to know who Cass is. And, yeah.
I hear he is the most magical man in person.
He is. Oh my God, Misha is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
So great.
So kind-hearted.
So great. That's why Alana's going to do a promotional video at Supernatural Con Indianapolis.
No.
2020, starring Kitsie and KJ and Misha
And Misha.
and Jensen and Jared. Coming soon.
No, I just do what they tell me to
Jeff there
do.
too. That'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, that would be great. Has Jeffrey Dean Morgan done a Supernatural convention?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He was at one. I think the last one that I went to that he was at was DC in 2017.
Okay.
Was that the one where he was just turning into Negan on The Walking Dead and he
No.
brought the bat?
No.
I know he did a couple after.
Okay.
It's a different podcast. Sorry.
Is it time to podcast on a different podcast?
No. You guys go ahead. I got to let my husband know what I want for dinner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need to get dinner soon.
Yeah, we need to get dinner. So, real quickly, without spoiling anything, what's the emotional level like for the first episode of the last season of Supernatural?
I wouldn't say it's overly emotional.
Okay.
I think as we progress, it's going to get probably a little bit more.
Okay.
I think that it was really solid. It was a great episode. It was nostalgic. They brought some things back, especially with the way season 14 ended off. They set it up where they could bring things back. And there's already a lot of information online about all the characters we're going to see again. Some we haven't seen since like season 5.
Yeah.
And
I would know them.
You would. That's why I think that they're going to do this in a way that you could watch. Just skip those others.
I smell terrible right now.
Oh, well, that's why I'm not sitting super close.
I sat down. I was like, oh, God, was that me?
Oh, no.
Sorry. So I'm apologizing.
It's okay.
Oh, God.
Well,
I'm
best
sorry.
part of the podcast.
Thank God this is a podcast and you aren't sitting next to me. God, I'll scoot over. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm not smelling you at all. And you know I'm not smelling you because, unlike you, I'm not sticking my nose down your shirt. Stop sticking your nose in your shirt.
That's not a
I
great...
smell like vinegar. How is that even a thing?
Okay, so sometimes when you get new shirts and you don't wash them and they're like screen printed designs, they smell like vinegar.
Have you not washed this?
I've watched everything I'm wearing.
What about your bra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I ever know.
It means I'm dying, doesn't it?
No.
Like when you smell almonds and there's no almonds?
What?
Will you tweet Jared and ask him if he knows?
Stop. Okay, just for the record, I do not have a way to contact them. I cannot contact them. Please don't ask me to contact them. I get asked all the time. I don't know how.
You know I'm just kidding. Right?
Yes.
It's a thing now. We can't let it go.
I know.
It's like I smell like vinegar.
I just needed to let everyone else know that I don't have a way to do that.
Okay. Well, I mean, a girl can dream.
Really?
Yeah,
I can.
All right.
One day I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna call Jared up. No,
Cool.
just kidding.
She's like, even if I have his number, I'm still.
I would be too terrified to call him. I would never do anything. I'd just be like, nope, can't do it.
But
no
you know
texting.
in your heart that you had that number.
In my heart, I would be like, yep, there it is.
It is. Have you ever had of course you had celebrities' numbers because they give them to you because they like you, Kitsie.
No, it's because I give them money.
There's that.
Oh, that's true. You do.
I pay for my photo ops. I technically give them money.
That's true. Yeah,
That's true.
I don't pay for anything. So I guess that's why I don't get anybody's number. All right, if you're a celebrity listening and you would like to give me your number, I will pay you a solid $50.
At KJ on air on Twitter.
But you have to be like a real celebrity.
And kind of cute.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Well, let's just see if we get any offers.
At Tom Holland. If you would like to give Alana King your phone number.
Okay.
Speaking of Tom.
Yes. Oh, his hair.
His hair is, I love it. Buzz cut.
Yeah, I would have
Either
to say.
I'm seeing ghosts or I really need to clean my, I could have sworn there was somebody just on the other side of that curtain.
Probably.
Oh, there's somebody over
Someone
there.
coughed.
Yeah, the ghost just coughed. When you
Oh my God, I
him
have
out.
to tell you, this is off topic, but like last night we were walking to the Hyatt and Samantha and I were vlogging and we were talking about how we just watched the panel that you guys did and I was like describing what your podcast was, and right as I finished there was like this really scary noise and the hallway was completely empty and I was like, what? Speaking of ghosts, and it's all So I just
Oh, cut that out.
It was horrifying.
Yeah,
Just stick to the snorting.
Anyway, that's my story.
Tom Holland's hair. I will say I did not. All I saw was the headline, like BuzzFeed, like pinged my phone. It was like Tom Holland shaved his head and the internet's gone crazy, and so I was expecting something much worse.
I was expecting full bald.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, now like the flowy locks are nice, but he's a human being, and he is in a role where he plays.
Yeah.
Is he a crackhead?
I think he's an addict.
And
Yes, an addict.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
an addict.
Let's
of some
keep
kind.
it PC, KJ.
Okay, sorry.
He's an addict. When we're alone, we call it crackhead.
Edit that out. No, auto-tune it. Thank you. Just bleep it out.
Edit out this whole podcast.
Yes, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's
Too
terrible.
delirious.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, producer Brad's going to listen to this. He's going to send it over, and he's going to be like, all right, it's edited and ready to go. And it'll be like 5 seconds long.
Never have that Kitsie on again. She's impossible to auto-tune.
But so I really thought he was going to be,
Yeah.
bald. And it's just like, it's
a buzz
buzzed.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Although, are you going to tell the truth? Alana, tell the truth.
Look, I think he still looks adorable and very cute. I do miss the floof.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the floof, and I can't also, there are so many memes now on, Twitter. My favorite was when they compared him to 11 from Stranger Things.
Shit. They did not.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Think about
There's
it.
so many memes.
People suck.
There's
They
so
do,
many
but then think about
memes.
it.
I can't because I'll laugh, and then I'll have guilt. And
If you look at it though, it's scary. The side by side comparison.
Yes.
well, he had to lose a
Yeah.
bunch of weight for this role as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
He last time I saw him, he was on a 500 calorie a day diet.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Today he ate some of that
God.
fudge, and I was like, "Are you still on a diet?" He's like, "Yes."
He talked about that at his panel. He was like, I had something that was bad for me today, and I'm supposed to be on a diet. And I was like,
Oh,
no.
I can't wait to tell Gwen.
Gwen will be so
I
excited.
know.
Her
That's
fudge is
awesome.
famous.
Yes, Gwen's fudge.
So yeah, I mean, I think he looks fine. However, I really wanted you to tell the truth about how you made your choice in photo ops.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh, she just called her
several
out.
factors went into my photo op decision. It was
Mm-hmm.
a last minute decision, and
She had a day to think about it, people.
She had a full day to think about.
Not a full day.
No, I had
No,
a day-ish.
30 seconds.
That's not true. You had longer than that.
No, you wrote it on the card.
You had overnight.
But you wrote it on the card, Brie Larson.
Oh God, this is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
We could have changed it.
I thought about it
totally
for
could have
30
changed it.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I love that you chose Brie, though.
Okay, first of all, Brie is a queen, and I
Mm.
really wanted to meet her because I love her. Second of all, I'm wearing a Captain Marvel jacket right now that I literally brought back to Chicago with me for school just for this convention.
I love it.
And I was like, okay, I have the jacket. I brought it back just for this. Captain Marvel's here. It's her first Ace Comic Con.
Mm-hmm.
First con ever.
First con ever.
ever.
I need to, yes.
And also, Tom shaved his head.
Rude.
Rude.
Rude. Rude.
All right.
That was only a small factor in the overall decision. The jacket was more so
Okay.
the deciding
But
factor.
there was a little
because
bit.
it's so hard to pick between them because they're both so wonderful.
You did. You chose well. You
Yeah.
chose Brie. I'm
Yeah,
proud of you.
She's lovely. She's so nice.
She is.
Yeah, and this is her first show. You don't know if she's going to do another one.
true.
She is doing this for
That's
charity.
true. Oh, is she?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, very
she
nice.
is.
Very cool.
Aw.
All right. Well,
she
guys,
had a
we're
really
hungry.
cute headband too.
She did have a cute headband.
Yeah.
I hope she's that cute tomorrow. I mean, she will be. 'Cause
She's always adorable.
She's always adorable. Okay, guys, we need to eat. We need to sleep. We need to do Ace Comic Con Midwest all over again tomorrow.
Kitsie
Audible sigh.
is visibly dead.
Literally.
You're like you said we need to do it all over again tomorrow. She's like,
I just ruined her
Trying
life.
not to think about it. This is me dropping the mic.
Thank you. Good night.
wow.